噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here.
啊，不是，不是，不是，不是，不是，不是，不是，不是，可以。啊，不是，不是，不是，不是，不是，都老猛。好，所以要干嘛？进阶爆破陷阱。
Here it comes.
进阶强酸陷阱。哦！我干你娘！他直接把我陷阱拆掉哎、欸！你他妈！不知道他想干嘛。没有那么简单啊！反正那个发亮的东西一定怪怪的。你有没有种？再过来一次啊！它弱酸。
That thing's quick. No stand.
没有酸。烂啦！
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
好像没有分数。然后呢？可拆除。我刚刚都瞎鸡巴乱射。原来是资源容器啊！毕竟他长得一副就是我看不出来他弱点在哪里的样子。没事没事，那上面有一个紫色的、欸，那是可以捡的吗？这是什么？不能捡。他留了一坨金色的大便在这里，两坨，这是被我拆下来的哦。完全不懂它的构造是啥小。总之我知道了。很显然的放爆炸只会让自己被炸，然后他怕酸。
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
没事没事，我们的艾伦德什么都没有，命最硬了。 待会一上去就先送他一个。
Aloy!
Erend!
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Erend.
艾伦德，你不会刚出场就要下场了吧
Erend, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing shoots down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do. Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. Shields down! It's on the move!
嘿嘿，有了，干没打掉。哇，不愧是我们艾伦德哥哥，很猛。没事。有，就是这个枪，好想要哦！有那个枪，我是不是就可以跟他们一样，把武器从胯下拿出来？
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
OK， 如果可以把那个枪拿来变成自己的，不是很棒吗？
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
哇，好酷炫哦！酷炫屌炸天！他刚刚不是有喷装？他刚刚死掉之后，不是还把枪喷掉了？到底是死在哪里？ 大家喷了一堆大便出来，除了污染环境，好像没有半点小用。好像真的没有半点小用。
no. Damn it.
Damn it.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Damn it.
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Why don't you check the cache? Maybe you left it there when you dropped off all that ale.
Oh. Hope it didn't get stained.
Errand? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
There's two of you now. At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there could give me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
Little?
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Aether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those Stormbirds in line. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps. Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Okay.
Where'd Katara go?
Kataro.
Wait. Where did that file go?
Kotaro 呢？Kotaro 看来在隔壁房间。哦，Kotaro 你也有自
Looks
己
like
的
some of
房
the
间。
holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
哇哦，现在变成战棋游戏耶！你也挺会的嘛。
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there.
There.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Ikaro's mission for peace is the correct path.
Correct
However, it is
path.
not blessed by the Ten themselves.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
I need to go.
On your way then.
真是奇怪的机器。每次只要有开一个门，整个房间就会被他们改造的非常的诡异。我们先来去了解一下贝塔吧。
Aloy, glad you made it back okay.
哎，
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury? Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome. I don't understand. Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant. Is there anything that can help? Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work. Yeah. Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information. About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? Let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you were... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. That they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal. It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine wars. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. Then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Aletheia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Aletheia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Venus dead. How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Aletheia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. And I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Aletheia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge just out of reach must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or so how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths? How did you know? Optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus. What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, they're gonna die. Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
他搞不好是假的，到时候就在我们收集完的时候，然后他就会背叛我们，然后远峰人就会攻来基地，然后把盖亚的备份夺走，然后我们就要再去拿，然后他就会是最后大魔王。
Well, I didn't have two left feet like I do.
I could teach you.
Don't tempt me. I'm sure I should find an ear. Leave me alone.
艾伦德每天都要被喂狗粮干。
You and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing. It's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
Just let me know.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
填充动物，那个是娃娃吧？太可爱了吧！看来你一定不懂这些娃娃在古代有多么受人欢迎，
How's everyone
例
doing
如
with Beta?
鲨鱼之类的。
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about two trees coming from one seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place. I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
不过这里真的也越来越绿意盎然了。原本这里还什么都没有，现在已经开始有一些植物了。
I definitely like that one.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology. But not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
果然是我们的黑人朋友。
That is my conclusion as well.
He's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Sylens' weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get. Hey, Gaia. It's me.
Hello, Aloy. Did you wish to continue our discussion?
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true, she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising. I guess I should get going.
As you say, be well, Aloy.
Beware。接下来，米洛瓦·赫菲斯托斯是个贱人，以太是个小可爱，不爱讲话，感觉像自闭症。波塞顿，怎样？迪米特，怎样？阿波罗一出生就死了，可怜。但他有一个复制人弟弟，阿提米斯，听都没听过。德卡，好哦。赫卡罗看起来很壮，实际上很废，跟女人打架还打不赢。寇塔罗，杨过，独臂刀王。伊维拉，又是一个火鸡。以露西亚看都没看过就被抓了。贝塔，废物版伊丽莎白。德拉卡，可怜的家伙，中二病。杰塔卡，墙头草，两边倒。亚拉，废物。看来我们现在多了很多任务可以接啊！拜哥，拜哥。 我们现在该进行的主线自然是沙之海啦，拉斯维加斯。但我觉得血债血还应该要先结。而且我们有很多任务诶。比如说，这里我记得就有任务，这里我记得有任务。
I rush it there.
There it is.
按的这样看起来好像抽筋一样，干。
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores, from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
你怎么会觉得？
I'll let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
你怎么会觉得有他在就一定能打赢
If we
长
can get
角
the
兽？
control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
第2段歌曲，这也是25等的欸。这是小两口的房间，这是我的工作室。日翼者护盾发射器，爪步者能带，属性爪步者循环器。要升到第3级还真难。 要升到第5级就更难了。好了，总之我会努力的。
Catching snowflakes on my lashes.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
哦 ，set please， 哎呦，开始卖一些比较多武器了。冰风爆破弩，不喜欢爆破弩。欧瑟兰初级兵，战士。 所以是近战的装备。
Good fit, I'm sure.
Choosing the right rations can be just as important to your chance of survival as choosing the right weapons. If you want food that'll save your life out in the wilds, go northwest to Salt Bite. The cook there, Puntala, she'll whip up a meal for anyone who needs it, to knock or not.
I'll make sure to pay her a visit if I'm out that way.
赛言，胜利的滋味。
I can't sell if you don't buy.
那么我们就先去那个冰天雪地的地方解解人家的支线吧。
Come, Huntress. You and I should speak.
Are you Chaplain Jera? Kotallo said I should talk to you, to see if you need help.
Bold move, Wallbreaker, burying Tekote's pride beneath the bulwark's rubble.
I was just...
At ease. Many in the clan agree with you, and Marshal Kotallo was right to send you to me. There is something you can help with. A few of our soldiers followed him to the embassy at Barren Light, against Tekote's orders.
Right. I remember Kotallo showed up last, with only a few representatives from the Sky Clan.
When those soldiers returned home, Tekote reassigned them to an old watchtower, one we had abandoned to the machines. He insisted that with war brewing it must be reclaimed, but those soldiers are serving no one out there. If, however, they were to return by request of Hakaro's champion, Tekote wouldn't have the backing to deny them, especially when their chaplain supports their return.
Tell a few soldiers to come home and give Tekote another black eye? Sounds easy enough.
Go to the Cold Rushes, a long stretch to the west. The watchtower stands beside the falls. Speak to Kiva there, the squad's leader. Good luck.
My brother will make it.
What's going on here?
The Wallbreaker. Jekka's brother here went off to get himself killed.
He'll finish the climb. I know it.
Not likely.
My brother Pento left to climb the March of the Ten, to get his soldier's mark. They were supposed to be done by now, but he's not back yet.
Jekka! Lataka! To your training, now!
Your brother should have stuck to his cleaning duties.
Would you mind checking up on the march? If I leave, my squad leader will kick my ass. And I don't want anyone thinking I'm worried about my brother making the climb. Because I'm not.
I get it.
You can't miss the path markers. They're by the waterfall west of here.
If I head that way, I'll see what's going on.
Thank you.
No slacking, soldier!
I'm coming, I'm coming. Pento, you better stay safe.
这不是很担心他吗？
want to reclaim our honor, then we must do so in battle with Rakala. May your enemies fall. In the name of the Ten.
Can I ask what you're arguing about?
Oh, Sariva won't let it rest. She insists our comrade Farika flew on the wings of the Ten. But I say, hanging on to a Stormbird for dear life isn't the same.
A Tanakh rode a Stormbird?
She went up in the air. But road is a strong word.
Ha! You admit it.
You're talking about her like she's no longer around.
She's not. After she grabbed onto the machine, it flew off with her to that mountaintop.
Stormbird still circles the peak. We never saw Farika again.
It's sad. What a way to go.
I'll say. A shame no one can reach that mountaintop. She was a great soldier with armor to match, and it serves no one lying up there.
I'm a pretty good climber.
干，听到有盔甲，突然就
Unless you
说
want to try what Farika did, there's no realistic way to get up there.
For now.
I don't care what you say. She flew.
飞天第一人，等待10号之翼完成再继续行动。什么东西？10号之翼是什么啦？干！慢慢行进入。这又是哪里？ Let's go.
Good use of this.
Let it go. Let it go. 阿弥。我干好高、哦！如果是现实中，我他妈已经吓到妈的唰尿出来。大鲁阁棒球打击场，不是的，呵呵。哎呦，好像从那边过去，可以啊，我们就从那边过去啊，距离可远的嘞。抱歉，请问你有看到我掉下来的鸟吗？关关雎鸠，在河之洲。 小桥流水，君子好逑。哎，所猫头鹰，这里也可以。这里是哪里？ 安安，请问你是？至少你不是敌人。嗯，越来越近了。 这前面一个，这是什么？炙火兽，地雷发射器。 它的耳朵， 好。哎，然后呢？我刚才不是才扫描它而已。我干着跑到那边去了。 Firefight, firefight, one by one。怎么说呢？他全身上下都是宝哎，不过他的弱点是什么？冰跟电。 Surprise, motherfucker！ 魔物猎人哦，干！ 抱歉。哎，我怎么设了个寂寞？我寂寞寂寞就好。 这时候干你娘几掰！你要好好走，再过来一点。我看来你真的很有种。啊，干射了个！射了个寂寞。猫耳朵呢？哎，睡啦，猫耳朵，不是应该有另一个吗？哎，睡啦，猫耳朵2号。 但我刚刚不是还要打掉一个东西？啊，在那里，在那里，怎么可以滚那么远？看，哎，你是什么？不知道，先射再说。原来是龙鼠啊！就是这个啦，地雷发射器。哎，这个好玩。 但现在方圆100里都没有任何东西可以让我打，我有点难过，捡了个寂寞。啊，有了，有哑口兽啦，得修。我前面有雷霆牙欸，真假的？ 哦，不是雷霆牙，是比较大只的哑口兽。哎，兄弟！六神合一的雷霆牙。 干这个其实不怎么样嘛。还想逃啊？我他妈叫你逃！哎呦，干你娘！太麻烦了。第三只嘞？哦。拜呀！一次打3只，果然还是有点累啊。而且我好像什么都没刷到，干亏呢。亏，然后这里还妈的下了一堆雪。5月的雪下得如此凄美，淡淡的月仿佛知道离别，我抬起头看着远方。不对啊，为什么这里的雪特别的大？干是因为我刚刚在那边跟他们打的关系吗？才能忍住转过身时的泪水。5月的雪，哎呦，干你老师，下个注意点。对啊，干妈这里的雪特别的大，靠，刚刚明明没有那么大的啊。真大，有叛军哦，在哪里？啊，这里有一个叛军基地。嘿，都来了，不打白不打。反正我今天没有什么特别的目的。在去拉斯维加斯之前，只想把任务都给解掉，其他就还好。这有什么用？充能时长，充能时长有用吗？按一下 R1， 然后按住 R2， 这么说来那个呢？不是应该有一招吗？我按一下，放开，近战引爆。看不太懂哎。哦，就是可以引爆那个。 这种屁招感觉一点用都没有。把这些点一点吧。我已经把我有兴趣的招都点完了。隐身撕裂有用吗？想想哦，隐身撕裂感觉应该也是可以耶。这是什么？感觉这个的。先站好了。叛军剑爪兽。
Okay, new approach.
Did you see that? Alert!
No? Did you?
Here she comes! Give her a few more shots. I don't care if you can't see her. We need to find her. You two, on me. Don't let her leave here alive. She went into the grass. We divide the area into 3 parts. You each take your own. Yes, right away. I've got a good feeling about this. Status report. Is she lying low or on the move? She must be planning something. No! I'll have your head!
干真。那你就靠过来一点啊。
Fire anyone traveling down the mountain from this spot. No wonder the rebels set up here.
There you are.
为什么会？ 歪成这样。对啊，好没道理哦。蹲下射的时候会歪掉，哎。
That soldier with the heavy armor must be the leader of the bunch.
This is the place. I won't back down. Ah!
That won't break my fall.
You die here, Outlander!
晕砖了哦！
Fear leaves a trail, and I'll find it. My blade will find you.
他妈的，可以不要闹了吗？
Looks like more Tanox tags. I'll keep them with me for now. I've got a leader the rebels should abandon this place, but I could always deal with them now. By the way, I'm done here. Oh, the snow is dampening the sounds.
好哦，哎，兄弟，来，不是啊，这个妈，这什么事？ 这个视野也他妈太搞人了吧！哎，妈的嘞！正常来说都是把视野拉远吧，就不是哎，他就是让我妈一直卡在那边，看到底是三小，是要叫别人玩什么？哼，哼，哼！你看，我真的是不晓得要讲什么。 完全不晓得该说什么，就干你娘！妈的，所有怪物，妈的，包含敌人，妈全都活过来，妈浪费我时间啊！干你娘，鸡掰！这不是浪费我时间，什么才是浪费我时间？ 什么粪 game 啊！这到底是什么粪 game？ 是什么？哇，超级放屁杀欸！这到底是什么粪 game？ 没办法做到让人直接读取，然后干你啊！妈的，还会妈浪费我时间呢！我真他妈的是无言以对耶！天哪，没有这么搞的吧？还让我跑回前面的地方是在冲他小？我这不是不能接受挑战，而是看你他们都打完了，然后干妈的嘞！突然之间，妈就来一个，哼，有没有像这种也是啊？有没有？妈的嘞，他那么会跳，操你妈鸡掰，那么会跳！我不是不能接受挑战，而是我不能接受这一种妈的烂视野。就算是艾尔登法环视野很烂，我也会靠北。干啊，他就真的视野很烂呢、妈的，就有那个熊跳过来，干妈视野直接被他卡住，我什么都不能做，除了等死，什么都不能做，什么烂设计啊！那根本就是垃圾啊，你懂吗？做的这么烂，还好意思嘴人家艾尔登法环做的有多差？妈的，我玩这游戏的 bug， 妈都比艾尔登法环还多。什么穿进土里啊，什么之类的啊，干嘛的，什么屁事都有bug 一堆，还好意思说别人？这游戏真的是烂到有剩。哎呀，存个档。